Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It appears to be a trading platform with a chart displayed.
Actually, it's MetaTrader 5 and I would like to do a strategy test. On the left side I have an Hello World AI Expert Advisor and I would like to run it. Can you tell me how I do that?
Yes, I see that you are using MetaTrader 5 and want to run the Hello World Expert Advisor for a strategy test. However, I'm unable to provide specific instructions on how to run it within the MetaTrader 5 platform, as I don't have the ability to interact with the platform directly. I recommend looking into MetaTrader 5's help documentation or a tutorial video for instructions on using the strategy tester and running an expert advisor. Do you want me to help you search for some of those resources online?
I see in the menu that I can start a strategy tester. Should I do that?
You can start the strategy tester from the View menu. You can try starting it to run your Hello World Expert Advisor.
Okay, what should I do now?
Now that you've opened the strategy tester, you should select the Hello World Expert Advisor and adjust any settings you want to change. After that, you can start the test.
I think this is the right strategy tester setting. Do I need to change anything?
It looks like the default strategy tester settings are fine. You can click the Start button located on the bottom right to begin the test. Do you want me to explain any of the settings you see?
I would like to see what's on the screen. Do I need to activate anything?
It seems that the visual mode is already enabled, and you should see the trading chart as the strategy is being tested if you click Start. You can now click the Start button on the bottom right of the screen. Would you like to start the strategy test?
Okay, it's running, so what do we see now?
Now you are seeing the strategy tester visualization of the expert advisor. The chart represents the price action and the activity from your expert advisor as it backtests its trading strategy. And there's also some information about the tick data on the side.
Okay, so I have run my first strategy test with the Hello World AI Expert Advisor, which is not doing very much. How do I change that?
If you want to change the behavior of your AI Expert Advisor, you would need to modify its code. You can open the MetaEditor by clicking the MetaEditor button in the toolbar and make modifications from there. Would you like help understanding how the MetaEditor works?
Yes, please.
Okay. The MetaEditor is the Integrated Development Environment, IDE, for programming automated trading strategies, like the Hello World AI Expert Advisor you're using. It allows you to write, debug, and compile code for MetaTrader 5, and it's where you can modify the advisor's logic if you want to change how it trades or what it does. Would you like to explore the different features within MetaEditor and how to use them?
I would like to change Hello World to Hello and then the current time. How do I get the current time?
Okay, to get the current time, you can use the timeCurrent function, which will return the current time of the server. You can use that function to replace the Hello World message. Would you like an example of the code to do that?
Yes, please.
All right, to change the comment to display the current time, replace the line comment, Hello World, with comment, timeCurrent. This will use the timeCurrent function to get the server's time and will display it as a comment. After you make that change, be sure to compile the code so the new version is used. Does that make sense?
I think so. I would like to have the text time current, but I also need to add the time after the command that I have already implemented. Do I need to add something else?
Concatenate the timeCurrent string with the actual result from the timeCurrent function using the plus sign. For example, you could use comment, timeCurrent, plus timeCurrent.
Which of the two options is the right one?
The option datetime timeCurrent void is the right one. It looks like it is calling the timeCurrent function without any parameters.
Okay, I have added that. What now?
Now you can run the code to see the current time. Do you want to do that now?
Yes, do I need to compile it?
Yes, you need to compile the code before running it. Would you like me to help with that?
Yes, how can I do that?
You can click the compile button on the toolbar. It's the one that looks like a play button with a gear on it. It's just above the code. Now, you should be able to click it.
I get an error message.
Okay, it looks like there are a few errors. One of them is related to an open parenthesis expected. Do you want me to help you debug the code?
Yes, please.
Do you want me to show you where to add the parenthesis?
I think I need to add them behind the timecurrent function.
That's correct. You need to add the parenthesis after the timecurrent function call in the comments so it becomes timecurrent. Do you want me to point out the change on the video?
No, but can you tell me if there is a different way to compile the code?
Sure. The F7 key is a shortcut on your keyboard that tells the program to compile your code. It does the same thing as clicking the compile button. Does that make more sense?
Yes, I will try that.
Great. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Okay, do I have any errors?
It looks like you still have an error about an explicit conversion from datetime to string. It looks like there is also a warning about the code generated taking 312 milliseconds, but that doesn't stop your code from compiling. Do you want to fix the error?
I think it's a warning. I would rather try to see if my expert advisor works. How do I do that?
Okay, to run the expert advisor, you first need to make sure that it is attached to a chart. Would you like me to help you with that?
No, we have done that before in a strategy tester. Should I open MetaTrader?
Yes, you can open MetaTrader and then use the strategy tester to test your expert advisor. Would you like me to help you with that?
Well, I think I just need to click the start button.
That's correct. You can click the start button on the bottom right of the strategy tester window to begin.
Okay, so what's happening right now?
Right now, the strategy tester is running your expert advisor on historical data. You can see the price chart changing and messages in the journal tab.
I see that the time is shown on the chart.
Yes, the current time is displayed on the chart. The strategy tester will also show you how your expert advisor performs over the selected time period.
Can you tell me what the code is doing?
The code is printing the current time to the chart. You can see that at the top left corner of the chart. Do you have any other questions?
Well, I think that's it for this video. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Let me know if you have any more questions in the future.
Okay, I will see you in the next video.